Hi, welcome to another edition of the Alan Rosenberg Show. If you are a subscriber to my channel and you've been watching me, I greatly appreciate your support. I love your comments. I love the community we created over the last 2 years and the fact that it's growing a little bit. I really appreciate it. If you're a new viewer, thank you for checking me out. I know I had a recent video on most listened to albums that's done pretty good, over 5,000 views, which for me is massive. Because I guess YouTube kind of promoted it. Other people had done a similar video. So if you're new to my channel, welcome aboard. Thanks for checking me out. I've been doing this for 2.5 years. I got 214 videos, different playlists, and I'm not a newbie. I've been writing and cataloging music since 1973, and it's all about physical media with me. So no streaming. I own all of this stuff, over 5,000 albums, and I know it inside and out. So welcome to my channel. I haven't done a haul video in quite a while, basically because, well, I'm always buying an album here or there. It's not really worth doing a video over. But I haven't had a good haul in a while. Until today, I went to my local flea market. I haven't had any luck there in like a month. And today there's a vendor who every once in a blue moon he gets some good stuff. He had tubs full of bootlegs. I love bootlegs. I'm not talking about pirated albums. I'm talking about bootlegs, unreleased live concerts, outtakes, things like that. I have a video on my collection, or parts of my collection, of bootleg vinyl from the 70s. It's really cool. So, as a guy who buys everything by bands he loves, I feel no guilt because I buy all their stuff anyway. I'm going to buy the stuff that they don't release as well. There you go. Let's start. I bought 17 bootleg CDs today, and I'm going to go back next week and buy some more. 17 I chose today. Most of them are doubles. Some of them are triples. You probably got about 30 CDs here, but I'm going to show you the 17 I bought. I know some people are interested. Please don't hate me. Got a good deal. He was selling the CDs for $1 each. I bought 17 of them, and again, most of them are doubles and triples. I bought all of these for 15 bucks. Pretty good deal. So lucky me being in the right place at the right time. Let's see what I got. So, starting at the letter A, the Allman Brothers. Funny, I did a video recently, reunion albums, and I talked about their 1979 album, Enlightened Rogues, which I was a really big fan of. But one of my favorite Allman Brothers albums is Seven Turns. And this is a live bootleg. It's called Friends in Colorado. It's recorded March 21st, 1991 at Crusted Butte, Colorado. And the songs, I picked this one up because it focuses on the Seven Turns album, which I love. So I'm really excited to hear this. It's a soundboard recording, and there's Dickie Betts. Funny thing about Bootleg, they don't always get the artwork right. Who's that on the cover? It looks like Duane Allman. Obviously, Duane Allman wasn't around for Seven Turns, but that's okay. The next one, Beatles. Well, I have every Beatles album. And I have all the 3 Beatles anthology albums. This is a clever one. This is called the Beatles Anthology Plus. And this is a 2 CD set as a complementary to the 3 anthology 2 CD sets. The best still unreleased studio outtakes, home demos, and live recordings of the Beatles. So this is pretty cool stuff. Double CD of the Beatles Anthology Plus. Big fan of Leonard Cohen. He's got a couple of amazing live records, but not from this tour. This is from Zurich, Switzerland, May 21st, 1993. Leonard Cohen live, I'll Take Manhattan. Look at that set list, man. I can't wait to listen to this one. This is going to be great. The great Leonard Cohen complete concert, 1993. I'm usually a little late to the game because I buy so much stuff. It takes me a while to get through to the stuff. But Sheryl Crow is an exception. I remember reading about her and seeing the advertisement for her first album in Tower Records Pulse magazine. And I went out and bought it without knowing the song. And I loved it from the get-go. I thought she was the real deal, and I still am a big fan. So this is a beautiful bootleg. I've actually seen this at my local record store, and they sell bootlegs for a lot. So I looked into this one. Beautiful artwork. And this is from her very first tour. This is from the Warfield Theater, San Francisco, October 25th, 1994. And this is a fantastic recording. I listened to it today. And I love like the stuff that's not released, you know, like the Reach Around Jerk, Standing on the Outside. Some great stuff on this album. And it's from her first album, first tour. So that's a really good one. This is a beauty. Elvis Costello. Land of Hope and Anchor. And it's a pretty famous bootleg label. And this is Live at the Hope and Anchor 1980 and more. So you got one CD on this one. This is 23 songs. And a great time period to love Elvis Costello and the Attractions. All here live. So that's going to be a great one. I am really excited about this one. So obviously I'm a huge Dylan fan. And, you know, I like Street Legal, the 78 album. And the 78 tour, of course, he released the double live record at Budokan, which is considered one of the worst albums of all time. I'm going to do a Treasure or Trash. I just thought of that. I got to do a Treasure or Trash of at Budokan. But anyway, the 78 tour is known for having some great, great shows. They just don't seem to hear it on Budokan. And this is cool. This is Paris, France, July 6, 1978. Look at this set list. The Man and Me, One More Cup of Coffee, Senor. Oh my God, I cannot wait to hear this. Baby Stop Crying, Going, Going, Gone, True Love Tends to Forget. I am really looking forward to Bob Dylan Live in 1978 from Paris. We all know Led Zeppelin is... David, you watching? There you go, my friend. But Led Zeppelin, one of the most bootlegged artists there is, along with the Rolling Stones, Bob Dylan, the Beatles. And I got a bunch of Zeppelin-related stuff. I already have a lot of Zeppelin bootlegs, but I give up. That Bob Dylan's killing me, right? All right, Led Zeppelin. This is called Brussels Affair. They took that from the Stones' legendary bootleg, I guess. And this is an interesting tour. I have it on bootleg vinyl. Well, I had it on bootleg vinyl. This is recorded June 20th, 1980. Of course, they opened their tour in Europe for the In Through the Outdoor tour, and then we're going to come back to America, and then John Bonham passed away. So this is the 1980 tour, Brussels Affair, and great set list with a bunch of In Through the Outdoor stuff. Should be fun. This is a triple CD of Led Zeppelin from their legendary 77 tour. I already have some other bootlegs from this tour, like Destroyer. But this is the Seattle Kingdom, which I know is out there on bootleg DVD. But here's the soundtrack of it, and of course the great set list. Boy, Zeppelin can go on and on, right? 26 minutes of Moby Dick and 15 minutes of the Jimmy Page solo. Yeah, that could be 20 minutes of No Quarter. They could jam. Triple live CD of Led Zeppelin from 77. The Notting Hill Billies. Well, if you're a Mark Knopfler Dire Straits fan, you know who that is. That's one of his offshoot projects, and I love them. They're just really low-key and a bunch of really cool dudes. They play laid-back music, and I already have a bootleg of them from like a bar, and it's great. And this is a benefit concert called the Swan Hunter Benefit Concert from June 7th, 1993. And look at the set list. You got some latter-day Dire Straits stuff, Calling Over, So Far Away, Why Worry, Setting Me Up from the first album. Doesn't sound anything like Dire Straits. These are really cool laid-back versions. And then some other stuff, including Your Own Sweet Way and Feel Like Going Home, which is from the Notting Hill Billies album. And you want to hear incredible. Check out Feel Like Going Home from the Notting Hill Billies. Oh, chill-inducing stuff. Mark Knopfler. Here's a band that I really, really like that's pretty much unknown in America and gets no respect overseas. Ocean Color Scene, they're a great band. You never heard of them, check out Mosley Shoals. But this is a bootleg, my first bootleg from them, called Dundee 1999. I do have I have a couple of their live albums. But this will be fun to have a bootleg. May 1st, 1999, great set list. Nice mixture, Robin Hood, One for the Road, Riverboat Song from... Mosley Shoals, just a lot of great stuff. You got it bad. Ocean Color Scene. Check them out if you never heard of them. Another Zeppelin-related one. Here's Jimmy Page, Robert Plant, their tour that they did for Walking to Clarksville, whatever the name of that album was. I already have two bootlegs from that tour, but they're double. And I thought it'd be fun to just have a single compilation. This is on the Ride the Tiger label. This is from MGM Grand in Las Vegas. Let's get that background going. This is from 1995, and a lot of Led Zeppelin stuff on this one. But I want to hear, hey, what can I do live? It's got to be pretty cool. Calling to You. Should be interesting. So, Jimmy Page, Robert Plant, Gamble On instead of Ramble On, because it was from Vegas. Cute title. Now, if you follow Pink Floyd, the 1977 tour was the Animals tour, my go-to album. But that tour was really interesting because they would play the whole Animals album and the whole Wish You Were Here album, and then they would end with like 1 or 2 songs from Dark Side. This interesting bootleg called Welcome to the Machine, this is a beautiful looking bootleg, is from Madison Square Garden, July 2nd, 1977. This is the Wish You Were Here set. So I am a big fan of Wish You Were Here. It's the first Floyd album I ever bought when it came out. So that should be pretty cool to hear that live. I'm looking forward to that. And then the Rolling Stones, one of their best bootlegs. And I have, again, a video of vinyl bootlegs from the 70s that I got. And one of them in there is Bright Lights, Big City with a William Stout cover. Well, this is a deluxe edition CD of it. It's got all the songs on that bootleg, plus a ton more because it's got 27 tracks on this album. The bootleg, I think, has got 10. So this is one of the best Stones bootlegs. And I just love these early stuff and then these bonus tracks. Just great stuff. So the Rolling Stones, Bright Lights, Big City on CD. And then, if that's not enough, well, I have this bootleg DVD. It's called Rio 98. And this is a famous show from the Bridges to Babylon tour because Bob Dylan opened up for them. And Bob Dylan joined them on Like a Rolling Stone. So this is the soundtrack of that show. Good show. It's got a couple of bonus tracks, which is nice. Anybody Seen My Baby and 19 Nervous Breakdown, which I didn't play that often. I love Anybody Seen My Baby, but they really didn't play it that well live. So I'm kind of curious how it is on this show. Even though I have the DVD. Got to listen to that again. One of the most famous bootlegs of all time is that one right up there, Liver Than You'll Ever Be. I have that original vinyl. You'll see that in my bootleg video. But here you go, as only bootlegs can do, right? The original Master Series, 30th anniversary, remastered, Liver Than You'll Ever Be. And, of course, this is like the whole show. 1979, November 9, 1969, the Oakland Coliseum show. It's got Jumpin' Jack Flash, which the bootleg didn't have. It opened up with Carol, plus a whole mess of other tracks that weren't on the vinyl. This is great to have, even though I have the original vinyl. Nice to have the whole show remastered, supposedly. We'll see. Hopefully. And then, let's continue. Steve Harold, if you're watching, let me know what you think of this one. Van Halen, my first Van Halen bootleg. This is a beauty. Digital soundboard recording. This is the Van Halen set from the US Festival, 1983. I think they were the highest paid band at the US Festival. Steve, you probably would know. But this is a pure soundboard recording of the whole set. 2 CDs. Beautiful packaging, right? Ain't this nice? And I paid less than $1 because I paid $15 for all of this stuff. So this is a good one to have. I'm kind of looking forward to hearing this. This is my first Van Halen bootleg. And there's just not a lot of bootlegs going around for Van Halen. That I have, anyway. This is the last one. So if you collect bootlegs like me, perhaps the most fun is when you get a live bootleg recording of a show you were at. And that's where this one comes into play. This is The Who, Quadrophenia, when they did the Quadrophenia tour. This is a 2 CD set of the whole show. Nice booklet, the 2 CDs. And I was at this show. This is recorded at Madison Square Garden on the Quadrophenia tour, and it's the whole concert, plus bonus tracks at the end. So we're looking forward to hearing this. Quadrophenia, my favorite Who album. If you watch my video of most listened to albums, Quadrophenia is way up there. And I love the tour as well. So there you have it, folks. My haul, I picked them up today. Very exciting. 17 CDs, which is actually probably close to 30 actual CDs. And I paid $15 for the whole lot. And I'm going to go back next weekend and buy some more because they had a ton. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, thanks for checking me out. If you're new to my channel and you haven't subscribed, please hit subscribe. Check out my other videos. It will keep you busy as I got 214 videos. This will be 215 different playlists categorized. And it's all about the physical media. And I play this stuff inside and out. So thanks for watching. I always say, stay safe, stay healthy. Enjoy the last couple hours of this weekend. And I will see you next time on the Alan Rosenberg Show.